This is more than a watch. It is precision forged into art, a testament to craftsmanship that stands the test of time.
The journey begins with the purest certified gold entering the guarded heart of Geneva's foundry. Rolex strict verification ensures every gram meets internal purity, far above industry standards. Here, in an environment controlled to the micrometer, the gold is meticulously prepared before the melting process begins. Here at over 1,000 degrees Celsius, our engineers meticulously control the thermal fluctuation. Here, impurities are meticulously removed through our refined metallurgical filtration system, ensuring unparalleled purity.
Our proprietary alloy combines precise amounts of copper, silver, and palladium.
This ritual-like refinement process ensures the metal achieves maximum durability, capable of withstanding decades of wear.
Each mold is carefully calibrated to eliminate micro bubbles, ensuring a flawless finish on the pure gold.
To prevent microscopic cracking, we utilize a precise thermal stress relief protocol, applying controlled airflow during the solidification process.
Automation ensures flawless handling with zero contamination.
This marks the transformation from raw metal to workable material.
The pressure mapping system ensures that the gold is compressed with equal density, resulting in these perfectly uniform sheets.
These calibration lasers scan the gold sheets to the micron. In fact, our tolerance threshold is finer than that of most medical instruments.
Rolex culture of human craftsmanship, guiding every machine.
To achieve precision, we must first ensure stability. This is why we stabilize the metal sheets before the machining process begins.
The purified gold is now ready to become the body of a $50,000 Rolex.
This is the stage where raw gold becomes the watch case foundation.
Rolex utilizes advanced multi-axis machining technology to achieve microscopic precision. This ensures perfect symmetry in every component they produce.
This fine mist ensures rapid temperature stabilization, crucial for preventing thermal deformation and maintaining precision.
The synchronized ballet between hardware and programming.
The alignment achieved here is critical, as it determines decades of waterproof performance.
These channels are designed to guide future components with a completely frictionless fit.
Rolex maintains a non-negotiable casing tolerance, achieving sub-micron accuracy.
Human expertise oversees every contour. Our technicians meticulously examine the edges, ensuring unparalleled quality control. Rolex obsession with finishing extends even to surfaces not visible to most owners, demanding absolute precision.
Quality selection is paramount. Should a piece fail to meet even the slightest criteria, it is responsibly recycled. They must withstand decades of strap tension and environmental stress. Smoothing ensures flawless contact surfaces. Their symmetrical strength is iconic to Rolex sports models.
Every surface is scrutinized, every detail confirmed. Because even with the finest machines, humans.
Inside the chamber, ultrasonic technology generates millions of microscopic cavitation bubbles, purifying each case.
Now polishing artistry begins.
Here, every Rolex case begins life as a sculpted block, engineered with micron-level accuracy.
Rolex machines cut softer than a human hand, yet sharper than any blade ever forged.
Every flaw, even invisible to the eye, is hunted and eliminated before the watch can move forward.
These microtunnels allow Rolex's iconic waterproof system to function flawlessly at ocean-level pressure.
A secret Everose alloy, resistant to fading, ensures each case retains its warm glow for decades.
Once shaped, the case begins its transformation from rough metal to a luxury housing worthy of the Rolex name. Even surfaces no customer will ever see are polished to perfection, because inside matters as much as outside.
Here, the identity of every Rolex becomes permanent, a serial code that will follow the watch through its lifetime.
Every dimension is verified within microns. Rolex tolerances surpass those of aerospace engineering.
Dust, oil, and microscopic residue are entirely removed, prepping the case for the waterproof architecture.
These channels will later hold the invisible rings that make a Rolex a master of water resistance. Even before polishing, each case undergoes fit testing to ensure all parts align with Rolex's uncompromising standards. Rolex maps every case like a fingerprint. Any deviation results in immediate refinement or rejection. From raw gold to engineered precision, the case now moves toward the artistry that gives Rolex its iconic shine. With machining complete, the watch case begins the journey from precision engineering to timeless craftsmanship. Every Rolex heart is challenged here, measured to the micron to ensure flawless consistency.
One microscopic turn can change accuracy by seconds per day. Rolex demands perfection. Each tiny beat is measured, recorded, and compared against Rolex stringent chronometric standards.
The watch must keep time, whether on the wrist of a pilot, a diver, or a scientist.
Only movements with ultra-stable performance across all 6 positions can move forward in the process.
Extreme temperatures push the lubricants and gears to their limits.
Precision lubrication reduces friction, increases longevity, and ensures decades of accurate performance. Rolex simulates shocks far beyond daily use, ensuring the movement maintains accuracy against real-world impacts.
The parachrom balance spring is resistant to magnetism and temperature shifts, giving Rolex its legendary reliability.
Movements are exposed to strong magnetic fields, a common threat to daily accuracy, and must emerge uncompromised.
Regulation is a delicate dance. Every micron matters.
Before becoming a Rolex, each movement must pass the elite Swiss chronometer testing standards.
Rolex's accuracy requirement is twice as strict as COSC, guaranteeing world-class precision.
Only fully tested, perfectly regulated movements advance to the next stage.
Human expertise is irreplaceable. Each movement carries the approval of a master technician.
Every Rolex is traceable, documented, and built with accountability that spans generations.
Every Rolex dial begins its life as a simple disc, transformed with microscopic accuracy.
Each indentation is carved within microns, ensuring flawless symmetry.
Before color is applied, the dial must be purified, every speck removed to guarantee a flawless canvas.
This iconic sunray effect is achieved with a motion so precise, it's measured in fractions of millimeters.
Layers of lacquer shield the dial from moisture, UV, and time itself.
The lacquer is baked, hardened, and stabilized, ensuring decades of unchanging brilliance.
A signature of authenticity, burned in with laser energy at the scale of dust. Every marker placed by human hands, steady, trained, and unwavering. Even the glow is engineered, lasting longer, shining brighter, perfected through decades of research.
Roman markers are sculpted, not stamped. Solid gold pieces anchored into the dial.
The date aperture is carved with surgical accuracy, ensuring crisp frame edges. Every dial faces brutal examination. No blemish escapes the eyes of Rolex inspectors.
Completed dials are stored like jewels, untouched until assembly. The final cleaning ensures the dial will remain pristine once sealed inside the case. These dials define Rolex's identity, each a masterpiece of science and artistry.
Every Rolex case is handled like a rare artifact. Only soft gloves and absolute steadiness are allowed inside this chamber.
Each screw is barely visible to the naked eye, yet it's engineered to hold a lifetime of precision. The heart of the watch meets its armored shell. This step requires a tolerance margin measured in microns.
Rolex uses custom instruments so exact that only trained watchmakers can operate them.
Even the slightest misalignment could compromise waterproof integrity.
Before a Rolex ticks for the world, it must first tick perfectly in the lab.
This wheel must swing exactly 6 times per second. Any deviation is instantly flagged.
The hairspring is thinner than a human hair, yet it governs the entire soul of the watch.
Rolex oils its movements with specialized synthetic blends that last decades without breaking down.
Each assembled movement is rotated, shaken, spun, replicating years of real-world wear in minutes.
By micro-shifting these screws, the watchmaker fine-tunes accuracy to within -2 + 2 seconds per day. This self-winding rotor captures even the smallest wrist movement to power the watch indefinitely.
Now the watches enter one of the most guarded labs, Rolex Accuracy Verification Chamber.
Extreme temperature changes can distort metals, so each Rolex must remain perfectly stable. Only after surviving every microscopic trial can a Rolex be considered alive. This is where the Rolex case begins its final transformation, precision guiding every human touch. Every edge is measured again and again, chasing absolute symmetry before the watch can earn its crown.
Even tightening a screw isn't guessed. Rolex programs torque signatures for consistent structural integrity.
The caseback seals decades of water resistance. Fail this step, and the watch is rejected.
The crown tube is a lifeline for setting time and winding. Its alignment must be exact, or the watch fails Rolex's pressure trials. Each bracelet link begins as a solid piece. No shortcuts, no hollow parts. Every gram accounted for.
The bracelet is treated like jewelry and engineering combined, solid, silent, and balanced to the gram.
This polishing is not decoration. It defines Rolex's visual identity, recognizable even from across a room.
The clasp is engineered like a miniature machine, smooth, durable, and endlessly adjustable.
Only when every component passes inspection can the case and bracelet finally meet. Because even a tiny misalignment affects comfort, Rolex uses laser alignment for perfect wrist curvature.
At this stage, the watch already looks complete, but it still holds no heart.
Rolex crowns are engineered to glide. No grinding, no friction, only perfect machining. Case and bracelet integration is one of the strictest checkpoints. Many pieces are rejected before reaching the movement install line. Every caliber is now prepared for its ultimate proof, precision testing that decides whether it earns the legendary Rolex chronometer status. Each movement is pushed through 15 days of extreme trials in multiple positions and temperatures to ensure flawless timekeeping. Even the bracelet is engineered like a precision instrument, every link fitted with surgical accuracy.
Rolex doesn't trust luck. Each watch is tested far beyond real-world pressure to guarantee absolute reliability.
The final polish isn't cosmetic. It's the Rolex signature, a visual oath that the piece meets the brand as uncompromising standards. From raw gold bar to finished masterpiece, every component has journeyed through hundreds of human and machine-perfected steps.